Let's talk about letting go of the past. What is letting go of the past?
Letting go of the past means consciously choosing not to cling to or dwell on past events, emotions, or experiences that have already occurred. It involves recognizing that the past is in the past and cannot be changed, and instead focusing on the present moment and the choices and actions available to us now. Letting go of the past can be a way to reduce stress, anxiety, and negative emotions associated with past experiences, and can help us move forward and live more fully in the present.
Why do we always find it difficult to let go of some intense experiences from the past?
We often find it difficult to let go of intense experiences from the past for a variety of reasons, such as one, fear of change. Letting go of the past can be scary because it means letting go of certainty and the familiar, even if that familiarity is painful or uncomfortable. Two, desire for control. Holding on to the past can give us a sense of control and predictability, even though it's ultimately unproductive. Three, emotional attachment. Intense experiences from the past, even negative ones, can create strong emotional attachments that are difficult to break.
One of the methods that I have tried to let go of some of the events in my past is to write it down on a piece of paper, read it out loud, and then tear the piece of paper. How do you think this idea is?
Writing down and then tearing a piece of paper with the events from your past that you are trying to let go of can be a powerful way to release those memories and emotions. This method can help you to process your thoughts and feelings surrounding the event and let them go. By physically tearing the paper, you are symbolically letting go of the event and the emotions associated with it. This process can help you to move forward and refocus your energy on the present and the future.
What happens when we are trying to let go of the past, but the person is still involved in our life in some limited capacity that we simply cannot avoid? How do we tackle such a situation?
If there is a person from your past who is still involved in your life in some capacity and you want to let go of the past, it can be challenging. Here are a few strategies you can try. One, set clear boundaries. Be clear with this person about your limits and boundaries and stick to them. Two, communicate your feelings. If appropriate, you might consider expressing to the person how their presence makes you feel and why it's important for you to let go of the past. Three, focus on the present. Instead of dwelling on the past when interacting with this person, try to focus on the
Sometimes the past gives us good lessons. How can we extract those good lessons and let go of the event?
good question. Here are a few ways you can extract the lessons and value from a past event. One, reflect on the experience. Take time to reflect on the event and think about what you learned or gained from it. Two, identify patterns and triggers. Try to identify any patterns or triggers that led to the event or that may have been present afterward, and consider how you can change those patterns in future situations to prevent similar experiences. Three, focus on growth and self improvement. Use the event as an opportunity to focus on personal growth and self improvement rather than dwelling on the past itself.
What if I was a victim to some financial betrayal and I lost a lot of money in the process? How do I let go of such an event?
If you have experienced a financial betrayal and have lost money as a result, letting go of the event can be a challenge. Here are a few suggestions that may help you move forward. One, take responsibility for what you can control. While you may not have control over the actions of others, you can focus on what you can control, such as how you manage your finances and relationships moving forward. Two, seek professional help. Consider seeking support from a financial advisor or a therapist to help you process the event and create a plan to rebuild your financial security.
What happens when there are some small events from the past that are insignificant in terms of financial dollars, like $5 or $10, but those events are still causing some kind of annoyance Like an example was when I was charged $5 by Uber for canceling a drive that I wanted to take. The driver canceled the drive, and then the same driver showed up immediately in 10 minutes. This gave me a lot of annoyance. How do I let go of this particular situation, even though the dollar amount is so small, it's just one cup of coffee?
I see even small events like the Uber incident you described can be frustrating and may cause annoyance despite the small dollar amount involved. Here are a few strategies you can try to let go of this situation. 1. Remind yourself of the bigger picture. Reflect on the fact that this is a small event and remind yourself that there are other more important things in life to focus on. 2. Let go of the need for control. Accept that you cannot control everything and that mistakes happen. 3. Practice mindfulness. Focus on the present moment and let go of any past events that are causing you negative emotions.
What if I'm trying to build a relationship with someone, but that relationship is not working out and I have no way of predicting the outcome of the relationship? In that case, should I hold on to the relationship or should I let it go, assuming that it will not work out?
When it comes to relationships, there are no guarantees that they will work out, even when you do everything right. If you are trying to build a relationship with someone and it is not working out, it is important to honestly evaluate the situation and assess whether the relationship is worth continuing. Consider factors such as compatibility, communication, trust, and mutual respect. If the relationship is causing stress or not meeting your needs, it may be time to let it go and focus on your own well being. Remember that not every relationship is meant to last forever, and it's okay to end a relationship that is not serving your best interests.
What if some part of this relationship is really good, but some part of it is not possible? In that situation, how should it be managed?
When a relationship has both positive and negative aspects, it can be difficult to determine how to proceed. It's important to weigh the pros and cons and ask yourself if the good parts of the relationship are worth the challenges. Communication and compromise may also play a role in finding a middle ground that works for both partners. In some cases, it may be necessary to set boundaries or end certain parts of the relationship that are not working. Ultimately, the decision of how to manage the situation will depend on the specific circumstances and the priorities of each partner.
What about natural disasters? Like recently there was fires in LA and many people lost their homes. In some sense, it is already a past event and now they have to look forward. But the devastation is so large that to recover from these losses, it will take several months, probably years, maybe even a decade. How should someone handle such a situation?
Natural disasters can be devastating and can have long lasting impacts on individuals and communities. Coping with such losses can be challenging and may require a variety of strategies, including 1. Seeking support from loved ones and mental health professionals. 2. Participating in community recovery efforts and volunteering. 3. Practicing mindfulness and gratitude for the positive aspects in life. 4. Focusing on rebuilding and finding ways to support others who are also impacted. 5. Implementing healthy coping mechanisms like exercise and self care.
It is amazing that there are so much good informations available to us on the internet. We have AI now to help us, and we have many resources that the government and many not-for-profit organizations provide for free. Why is it still that people are struggling to let go of the past or certain events that are bothering them? Why is this so emotionally charged?
Despite the wide availability of resources and support, many people still struggle to let go of the past for several reasons. 1. Emotional attachment to the past. Memories and experiences can be powerful and emotionally charged, making it difficult to let go of them. 2. Fear of the unknown. Letting go of the past can feel scary and uncertain as it involves stepping into unfamiliar territory. 3. Lack of emotional regulation skills. Without effective coping mechanisms or emotional regulation skills, individuals may struggle to process their emotions and move on from the past. 4. Personal beliefs and values. Some people may hold on to particular beliefs or values.
Can you give a quick summary of what we discussed about letting go of the past and some simple strategies to move on?
Of course, here's a quick summary. 1. Acknowledging the past. Recognize and acknowledge the memories or events from the past that you are holding on to. 2. Identifying negative emotions. Understand and label the negative emotions you are experiencing, such as anger, sadness, or shame. 3. Examining reasons for holding on. Reflect on why you are holding on to these events and the reasons behind it. 4. Practicing self care and letting go. Engage in self care activities to ease the emotional pain and make a conscious decision to let go of the past.
It was so amazing talking to you.